That's hilarious, Dylan. Welcome back. Circling back is Thursday morning. My name's Dave. I'm going to host. Randall Trembacki is producing.
Hi, Dave.
Something different about you today.
It's Ball Heavy Thursday. Oh. What's different? I'm not wearing brown like you.
Yeah, everybody, why is this such a shocker?
Will said that brown is really very in right now, and I'm just like, well, it's the fall. I think it's always in around this time of year.
You're shocked that
what do I know?
I'm on trend? That's probably the biggest shock.
Yeah.
Because normally I'm doing my own ish.
Normally you look like shit. That's what people
Oh,
are
yeah?
saying.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. The guy over here with the funny comments, Dylan Shivery.
Also, the guy sounds kind of nasally. Yeah, I'm still working my way through it.
Yeah, people know, man. You don't have to tell them every time.
It's Texas OU week, and hope springs eternal, and we're gonna march on. Got a big weekend coming up.
Dude, I cannot wait to bring our guest in so I can tell him all the shit you've been talking.
Stop saying that.
Like, not even about the game, just like about him personally.
All right, the guest who what are we doing, man?
We're gonna do some banter, then bring him in.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. To our guests who we have yet to announce, I have not been talking any shit about you or the football program that you represent. So
you weren't. I made that up.
wasn't.
I was trying to drum up some hype for the show.
yeah, I get it.
I was trying to create some tension.
I think people can see right through it, but our guest who may not be super familiar with my personality, I wanted to make it clear to him. So
I think everybody is. You're literally the hottest man on the planet. So I'm sure he's pretty familiar.
I don't think Eddie knows that yet.
He's going to know it real damn
fill him
soon. Hey, I just want to issue one quick take, and then I want to introduce our new coffee sponsor.
Okay.
And it actually, you know what? Wow, it's kind of related. It's in the coffee. It's coffee adjacent. This is my take. I think I'm officially out on espresso martinis.
Dude, join the club. I've been out for like 4 years.
I haven't had one since Barrett's wedding. I think it was Barrett's wedding. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I saw some discourse on the timeline about them, and I was just thinking, if I never had another one of those, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
The rare occasion you find one that's not too sweet, I will enjoy it, but it's a very rare occasion. Like I said, they're too sweet for me, man. It's not even like I don't want the sugar. It's just they just taste too sweet.
Yeah,
I'm out.
It's maybe my problem is that I tend to drink them when like the night has gone. It's like 11:30. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, I'll get some espresso, and that'll just let me rally. Never works like that. All it does is it's like, well, I'm going to triple down on a hangover tomorrow if I have this. And I'm not going to really get much out of it. I'm still going to be sleepy in 40 minutes.
I feel you, man.
So, yeah, that's it. I'm out on those.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you.
This is 40.
41, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan's about to be 42.
42 this month, dog.
Still hot, though.
Yeah, espresso martini is a 30-man game,
Do you like them? You don't. There's no way you like them.
I do like them, even though I don't like
sweet.
coffee.
Of course he likes them.
Of course I like them.
You know what I like? I like the fact that we've got Stone Creek Coffee riding with us.
You got to let me. Now is the most appropriate time to do the new sponsor alert because it's big. It's big tax. We got Texas OU, State Fair.
All right, delete that, Randy.
We have a new sponsor.
Cut the live stream.
Howdy, folks. That's good. That's the best big text I've ever done. We have a new sponsor. It's Stone Creek Coffee.
Do you think they're going to like what you just did?
Howdy, folks.
Yeah, they're going to like that. Stone Creek Coffee, proud to come on board with the Wash Media crew. It's the official coffee of Circling Back. How big is that? How fun is that to say?
It's really exciting.
I'm holding this here Ring of Fire. You like that?
That's one I have not tried yet.
This is the
I'm
light
anxious
roast.
to try it.
We have both tried the Cream City.
The one I'm working through right now is the Cream City.
Yep.
It's the medium roast. It is freaking fantastic. These folks are out of Milwaukee.
We got hooked up with them through the Swell Squad over at No Laying Up.
Yes.
You familiar with them? It's a golf and golf adjacent outfit.
I noticed that they have their own blend on here. Did you know that?
I did notice that.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I'm jealous.
I'm going to make Tron send us some. Look, we're in the right circles. Partnership just makes sense. Stone Creek Coffee is about making awesome product while having a great time doing it. They've been roasted in Milwaukee, like Dylan said, since 1993. How about that? 1993. What? Geez, you were probably just graduating college.
I was 10.
Sourcing directly from producers we know and trust. Sweating every detail so you can start your day with something legit, not the burned bitter stuff you grew up with. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to name names. We wouldn't do that. We don't need to.
I was
that.
just having this conversation with Will out there. A lot of these light roasts you get are just way too bitter and kind of sour for me. This one's not that way. The Bone Shaker is a light roast. I can't wait.
That's what they used to call you.
Some really cool names for their coffees too.
Because you're so
Bone
scared.
Shaker.
So here's a funny thing. I pulled out that Cream City bag. And I showed it to my wife, and she didn't know that Milwaukee was known as the Cream City.
Yeah.
And she thought it was like a bit. She's like, Cream City, huh? And gave me like a,
We
you
get
know,
it,
one of
Dave.
those, like thinking I was doing bits. Not bit. That's what they're called.
Yeah, it's
So,
Cream City.
Joke's on her. If you're listening right now, order a bag, just drink something better. Head to stonecreekcoffee.com. Use code WASHED for 20% off your first order, plus free shipping on orders over $50. You'll find a whole lineup of roasts. Again, this is the next one I try. This is a light roast. This is the Ring of Fire. But yeah, I'm on the Cream City right now. Once I make my way through, Ring of Fire on deck.
They have an Oktoberfest right now, which I'm assuming is seasonal. Obviously, it's a full medium with caramel, black tea, honey roasted cashew flavors.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
me likey.
I'm so in on that.
Our guy Drew at Stone Creek, he's willing to back up the coffee with the guarantee. If you don't love it, just contact them, and they'll send you something new to try for free. So again, go to stonecreekcoffee.com. Use code WASHED. Stone Creek Coffee for people who care about good coffee and good hangs. All right,
Let's bring him
I'm
in.
going to put
man.
the beans down. Is that all right?
Let's bring our boy in.
Here he is, Sooner Scoop's own Eddie Radosevich.
What's up,
Bring
Eddie?
him in.
Gentlemen, I'm taking notes back here in the waiting room, kind of like Baker Mayfield, just putting chips on my shoulder if people are talking shit on me here during the bye time.
Well, just one person, really.
Come on, Eddie. I will never do you like that. This is, I believe, the third time we've had you on, and the first two you've been great. I would never say such a thing.
Thank
Yes.
you. It's one of the better weeks of the year with OU Texas. So very exciting times, very interesting times for both of these programs going into it.
And the shit talking about OU has increasingly, or I guess decreased. It's decreased over the weeks as it's been made clear that they seem to be pretty good, and they're making that more clear every week. So I don't have much to say on OU right now in the negative department. So that must be fun for you, man.
Yeah, it's it's kind of incredible, just the turnaround, I guess, that they've been able to enjoy, especially defensively. I mean, you look at a defensive line that has been fantastic. I think anybody that was around for the Oklahoma days when they were playing literally no defense, it's kind of hard to imagine that it was ever going to get back to this point. But Brent Venables, I think there was a lot of talk about if he was going to be on the hot seat going into this season, and he certainly was. Needed a good year. They kind of passed the first test, if you will, getting through September 5-0, and I think that now they've kind of positioned themselves to go down to the Cotton Bowl and not necessarily make a statement as much as just kind of get through these next 7 weeks, which you look at Oklahoma's schedule is going to be extremely challenging and certainly going to be interesting with all of the just innuendo and whatever you want to call it that's out there with John Mateer right now in his right hand.
Yeah, OU's strength of schedule, I believe, is number one, right, in the country.
Yeah,
the most
it's
difficult schedule.
Really, really tough.
And this one, on paper, before the season started, looked like it was going to be one of the tougher tests for OU, and things have certainly turned on their head a little bit. How do you feel confidence level going into this game for your Sooners? Obviously, mine has dwindled quite a bit. I want to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I think that both sides of the Red River go through these spells throughout the week of OU Texas where you think that you're going to go down there and your respective team's going to kick the other team's ass, and then you start getting worried towards the end of the week that what happens if they start playing better. But I think this is going to be really tough, and I think it's going to be a really low-scoring game, obviously, with the way that both offenses have struggled, even if John Mateer is to play. They've been better from what they were a year ago when Mateer's been on the field, but certainly that bar was set rather low from what they were coming off last year when we spoke, and they had one of the worst offenses in the modern era of Oklahoma football. So, I think that, there's obviously a gateway for Oklahoma to win this game. I think that a lot of people around Norman and Oklahoma City wish they would have grabbed that number at 9.5 or whatever it was this summer. But, I think that they feel like Oklahoma defensively should be able to match up against the Texas offense that's certainly going through it. And hand up, I'm definitely not somebody that thinks Arch is just terrible. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback eventually, but he has no help around him right now. And it starts up front with an offensive line that has been miserable. And I think Oklahoma fans can kind of, I guess, relate to that in a sense with coming off of a season in which they allowed 50 sacks a year ago, which was a program record. So it's been kind of confusing to see Texas and how kind of dysfunctional things look offensively, and especially with Steve Sarkisian calling plays. You would expect that to bounce back at some point. Certainly I did, even coming out of the bye week last week before they went down to Gainesville. So, you can say anything you want about both sides of these teams right now, and you still get to it at the end of the day. It's OU Texas, and I think by 2:35 on Saturday, you won't really know what to expect because this game is so unique in the setting and everything that goes into it.
Yeah. You said it. You mentioned the O-line for Texas. Coming out of the Florida game, the story is Arch because he has not played well, right? I think he had some really good moments in the Florida game, despite an offensive line that is an absolute disaster. Specifically, the left guard center combo right there. That part of the line, it's atrocious. Like truly terrible. The Florida defensive line is a really good defensive line. I think Texas fans in Texas knew that going in. I didn't think they realized how much they would struggle against that Florida defensive line. And then you come into this game, on paper, this looks like an even worse matchup for Texas along the line. I'm not, I don't know. Like you said, this game is kind of weird. I've gone to this game thinking like, oh, Texas is going to get blown out. And then it's a close game. Thinking Texas is going to blow OU out, and it's a close game. It's just a weird one, man. You never know what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah, and I think that like Oklahoma does feel like they certainly have an advantage with their interior defensive line against the Texas offensive line that you just said. And the interior, the left guard is certainly a problem, and it kind of deteriorates everything else around it. But yeah, like Oklahoma defensively from an interior standpoint, Dominic Williams, Jaden Jackson, both starters that they sat out last week against Kent State. They were kind of healthy scratches. They'll be available on Saturday. And then Dominic Williams and Grayson Halton. Grayson Halton might have one of the quickest first steps in college football. It makes an interior unit that was already good a year ago. I think one of, in the argument probably with Miami, to be one of the best defensive lines in the country. And over the last, 3 games, just using a sample size, they have 18 sacks. They have 14 sacks in the last 2 games. Certainly 9 of those came against Auburn in an offensive line that I think combined for the most starts in the SEC at the beginning of the season. So they played really, really well. And 13 tackles for loss over the last last game. They had 37 tackles for loss over the last 3 games for Oklahoma defensive line, led by R. Mason Thomas on the edge. Created Oklahoma's first turnover last week that Grayson Halton was able to scoop and score. So, the defensive line, offensive line matchup is usually something that you look at in this game. And especially when you look at the, cliche historic line of what team runs the ball the best at the Cotton Bowl usually finds a way to win. I don't think either of these teams are going to be able to run the ball very well. Yeah. And that makes it even more important what you do on the back end with the quarterbacks, because they've been tested. But I think Arch Manning's a lot more capable of some of the other guys that they've played. Jackson Arnold had some success downfield with Cam Coleman. But it's going to be fascinating to see what Brent Venables does against Steve Sarkisian on Saturday.
Yeah, you're talking quarterbacks. Let's talk quarterbacks. Mateer. Surgery 18 days ago, I want to say. He was given like a 3 to 4 week return time frame in there, and then reports come out that they're trying to speed that up a little bit. There's some uncertainty. OU's practicing indoors to not reveal what's going on. He's listed as questionable on the injury report. What are you hearing? What do you know? Do you think he's going to start?
I think that there's a good chance that you see John Mateer start on Saturday. Okay. He's done a little bit in terms of throwing. This is so far ahead of the kind of the initial report of when he was going to come back. Like the day after he had the surgery and he was flying back to Norman, I think that a lot of people thought maybe that Ole Miss game would be like good thinking at the end of October. And then all of a sudden, over the last 2 weeks, really, it's built up. And then obviously, by last weekend, he's out on the field with Oklahoma, just had a little bit of a brace on his hand. The surgery was very non-invasive. That he had with Dr. Shin, who's become a little bit of a meme god around the state of Oklahoma. Unbelievable. It's crazy to think that he could play. I don't think anybody would have thought that he'd be this far ahead. But, there's still like this reality that they might not have him. And I know that he threw a little bit on Monday, it sounds like, at practice. And as you said, it's been like trying to get information from behind a steel curtain over at the indoor facility this past week. But, it's going to be fascinating. I think that there's a general thought that he is going to try to play. I think that we probably won't really truly know until Saturday morning or whenever the team shows up to the Cotton Bowl and they start going through their pregame. But it certainly sounds like he's doing everything he possibly can to play. And if that is to be the case, it's good news for Oklahoma, because I think that, a lot of people that saw Michael Hawkins a year ago in the situation that he was thrown into, and even last week against Kent State, that thing just didn't look very good overall. So certainly questions about Oklahoma's quarterback going into Saturday. And it's kind of been the story of this last, 3 of the last 4 years, really, with Oklahoma going down to the Cotton Bowl, kind of wondering who their starting quarterback is going to be under Brent Venables.
You read any Athletic lately?
What just a stupid ass article that was.
You actually,
I cover Oklahoma for a living. Like, you could read that. Like, that was wrote by somebody that obviously hasn't watched a ton of Texas this year, and knowing what the hell's going on with their offense. I mean, Arch hasn't been great. Don't get me wrong. I think he's been, probably a little bit worse than a lot of people thought. But my God.
Yeah, you're actually the one who tipped me off to that article. It got a lot of pubs since then, and people. I mean, I've never seen like so many different fan bases come together like in a united front, being like, "This is fucking trash." Like, what?
Yeah.
The dude has like 7 starts under his belt total. Has looked better of late than he had beginning of the season. It just a shit article. I'm glad to see so many other fan bases agree that's just like, what are we fucking doing here, man?
You know that you fucked up when you unite college football Twitter against you. And that certainly was the case with that Athletic article. I think Arch is going to be fine in the long run. I just don't know in the short term if they can. And believe me, I lived this a year ago with Oklahoma's offensive line, thinking, well, if you just take steps each week, you can get better. They did to a certain extent. They still gave up 9 sacks to Ole Miss. They still gave up 10 sacks or 11 tackles for loss to South Carolina. It just makes your life really hard. And, what they haven't done from a physicality standpoint on the Texas offensive line, the penalty numbers were striking to me for somebody that obviously has been at some OU games. I mean, 22 penalties with 13 false starts. And, everybody that's been to the Cotton Bowl knows when the ball gets backed up into the Oklahoma side of the field, or vice versa down in the Texas end with Oklahoma offensively, it becomes tougher. And momentum in this game is a big deal. We've seen that flip from side to side, over the last 25 years since I've been going to this game. So it's going to be fascinating to see how these teams try to attack each other and exploit one another, knowing that there are some clear, significant weaknesses on both sides.
Yeah, the flaws for Texas are obvious. I mean, they have 2 losses, so like not everything is lost yet, right? I mean, SEC play for Texas just got started, but the flaws are there. I mean, the offensive line has been atrocious. And for Sark to like bring in the Arch era with such like an ill-prepared offensive line, it's shocking to me. Like it's shocking to me. 0 portal guys on the offensive line after losing 4 to the draft. Right? They had they returned just the right guard, Campbell. Zero portal guys. So the season as it goes on, like Arch might get better, but he's going to have to do it behind a really terrible offensive line. And until they're able to address the talent via the portal or via development over the next offseason, it's not going to get much better. So it's weird timing to have such a terrible line, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really tough, I think, as a fan to know that you feel like you're pretty good at the beginning of the season, and then to see it kind of unfold. And Oklahoma, their situation last year was kind of related to what they didn't do a couple years ago in 21 and 22 with their offensive line recruiting. And not to say that Texas is in the same boat, because I'm not all too familiar, but I do know that they have really good NIL program at Texas. And I think that there's going to have to be some patience, which nobody wants to hear in the sport of college football, especially in the portal era where you can go out and you can grab a couple guys to make immediate help. So it's shocking to me. But I again, at the same time, I think that they probably underperformed a little bit, and maybe there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And as you said, like from the Oklahoma side of things, going into Saturday, I think that's kind of like one of the areas of concern is just the motivation to know that for a Texas team that, not to say that Oklahoma won't be motivated at all either, but they're playing for their season basically the next 7 weeks. And I think that oftentimes in any sport, whether it be college football, basketball, wherever, you get a team that's kind of walking wounded and playing for their lives. It kind of means a little bit more. So at the end of the day, I don't know if any of that matters. That's more of a tangent than it is anything else. But it's going to be exciting to see kind of who walks out of this one on Saturday. And if it's Oklahoma that does, I think that you really start ramping things up into what the expectations of this season can be from the folks in Norman.
You want to issue your official prediction, or you want?
I was going to ask if you have a prediction, but before you do, I want to give my prediction. I actually have 2 different predictions.
I love that.
One of them is if Hawkins plays.
Okay. Oh yeah.
The second one is if Mateer plays.
Got it.
I like that.
If Hawkins is the starting quarterback, I got 17-16 OU. I still think that defense is so good, and the Texas offensive line is so bad that they're going to hold off Texas enough to pull it out, even with Hawkins at quarterback.
Okay.
Mateer plays, I got 24-13 OU.
Ooh. Okay.
Either way, I think Texas loses, but it's much closer if Hawkins plays.
Yeah. My only thought, I think the game, honestly, either way, looks like the Ohio State game, in that like Texas is somehow still around and alive, like in the last 5 minutes of the game type deal.
Yeah.
But I do have OU winning.
Like Eddie said, neither team has much of a running game.
Yeah.
And 2 good defenses out there, so it could be pretty ugly.
And everybody's kind of roasting the Texas defense after what happened in Gainesville. So I kind of feel like that's a big bounce back game for the Texas defense.
Possibly.
I don't think it's enough. Eddie, how you feeling?
Yeah, and I would say too, just on like the Oklahoma offensive line front, they haven't been very good. They were, in fact, kind of bad last week against Kent State, and the run game has certainly been something that they've been looking for, like a lot of these teams in college football. It seems like right now. So, as crazy as it is, you look at the total, it's like 42.5 right now. It's just crazy to think that from all of the Red River games that we've seen over the last decade, really, and how high scoring some of those were, that this is going to fall under. But I have no kind of trust, I guess, in either offense right now. So I'm thinking like 24-20, something like that. Oklahoma wins, finds a way. I think Oklahoma defensively is very, very for real. It's going to be interesting to me to see how Sark kind of picks his spots from an offensive standpoint, and can you give Arch enough time to get the ball downfield? Because I think that's what they want to do, is extend the ball down the field. So there's going to be some opportunities. Oklahoma hasn't been exactly just terribly clean. They did get Eli Bowen back, who kind of made his debut against Texas a year ago as a true freshman at cornerback. They got him back last week. So 24-20, a little bit of a defensive struggle, but I think Oklahoma, and something I guess ironically, if you haven't watched Oklahoma, they forced their first turnover last week. They got 2 against Kent State. I think they forced a couple turnovers, and those are kind of the deciding factor in the game. OU special teams wise, this might be one of the better special teams units Oklahoma's had in about the last decade, with Tate Sandell and Grayson Miller, who has an awesome story. D2 kid, didn't even start the year as Oklahoma's starting punter, and he's leading the country in punt yards per game.
That's the Nagy difference right there, man. He's finding this talent.
Nagy, finding him out.
Nagy. Dude, looking at the OU portal class, it's like these guys are from like Kennesaw State. You're like, what's going on here? Why are they taking this talent from these no-name programs, and then look what it's turned into? So I'm
weren't
jealous
the
of
only
that.
ones. Just imagine what the message boards looked like when they got a couple commits from Kennesaw State. It was not a good day. But
Right.
There is one guy, that Giovanni Gibson. He made his debut last week. He broke his ankle at the end of spring ball, so he was out for the first 4 games of the season. Made his debut. Big, tall, 6'3", good-looking wide receiver. I think he's somebody that maybe you keep an eye on if you're Texas going into this game. He had a lot of momentum coming out of the spring before he got hurt from Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go.
All right.
Couple things. If you don't want to watch Giants Eagles tonight, You've got major DFW high school ball, 6A, District of Death implications. Duncanville, DeSoto. You got prospects all over the field. You got Booby Feaster over on DeSoto, USC commit. You got Trenton Yancey, who I know is a Texas target, wide receiver, 4-star. And I feel like every big program's making a run at him. Not only that, but you've got Maximus the Great at quarterback for Duncanville, among others. And you got KJ Ford, DN, committed to Florida, I believe. Thank you, Randy. So yeah, that's one. I think it's on YouTube. I know it's watchable. Maybe the WFAA app. But if you're bored and you want to watch a little high school ball, that's something you could do.
Yeah, one of those games where you just kind of blindly recruit like wide receiver one for either program, and they're going to be legit prospects down the line. Yeah. There's just a ton of talent.
You see what DeCorian Moore's doing at Oregon as a freshman, true freshman. So.
He's sick. He's sick.
You want me to ring the bell again?
No, don't ring the bell. It's okay. I think that one gets it all out. Eddie, I'm curious. I don't know. You probably noticed the stew. We're big Halloween heads here.
For sure.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you if you've ever had any paranormal experiences, and also have you ever stayed? What's the hotel in downtown OKC?
Oh, the Colcord or whatever.
There's one that you've been hearing about it. I've been hearing about it for years, where it's like, oh yeah, NBA teams won't stay there, and we've talked about it on the show. But I'm just curious if you ever dabble in the paranormal.
I couldn't say that I dabble in the paranormal, but I do live like a block away from that hotel, and I've always heard the horrors of the NBA players that won't stay there during games with the Thunder. So no, I wouldn't say that, but I do call Jeff Ketchum a ghost because I put him in a body bag one time on Twitter, or multiple times. So he is a little bit of a ghost to me that kind of comes around this time of the year.
Anything you're fearing out of the new look Dallas Mavericks this year, if healthy? Because I'm seeing a lot of people thinking, if healthy, this thing could give the Thunder a run for their money just with the size.
Bring it on. Bring it on. As a world champion this year, it felt good, but it's good to also kind of wipe the slate clean. And I have plenty of Dallas buddies that the text groups have been outrageous over the last couple of years, especially with Dallas, beating the Thunder 2 years ago. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the Mavs to be good again. It's kind of sad when they aren't. And, obviously the last year, I guess, after Luka got hurt or got traded was, I don't know. There was like a part of me that reveled in it because it meant the Mavericks weren't going to be very good for the long while. But with Cooper Flag now, it's kind of exciting. I start getting into NBA. I know this is kind of bad. We covered the Thunder on the radio show, but I don't really delve into the NBA happenings until
Christmas,
maybe late November, Christmas. Yeah, for sure.
When the season should start.
Like last year with the Oklahoma being so bad at football, I think the Thunder season kind of accelerated itself and definitely dove in earlier than usual, and it kind of paid off. But it's going to be a lot of college football, a lot of NFL football, high school football until we call it a day. Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird as a diehard Mavs fan. This is the weirdest year. Like as far as like, I'm very interested in the team, but I'm also not. I'm very I don't know how to. It's the most mixed emotions I've ever had for a professional sports team. It's very odd because the obvious things. And as somebody who lived in OKC for a few years, I hate how set up you guys are. I hate it.
It's kind of disgusting, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. I mean, the city does deserve it because it's a great basketball town now. I had a lot of fun going to Thunder games back in the day, but damn, I'm a little gel.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And I don't know if this is like one of those fans things that you just buy into, but every one of the dudes seems like the happiest person in the entire world that they're part of the franchise, which I've always said from a professional athlete standpoint, just make me believe that you love this place and that you're having the time of your life. And I think that guys like SGA and J-Dub and all of them, they certainly do that, which makes me love them even more.
Yeah, when I was there, you'd see James Harden. James Harden would show up to OCU games, Oklahoma City Star games. Like I don't know if he had buddies who played on the team or whatever, but he would just be in the stands by himself, just kind of in his own world. And you're like, oh, there's James Harden. There's that guy they bring off the bench for some reason. This is way back in the day, but yeah, man.
Sure. He's a gym rat, and the strip clubs in Oklahoma City probably aren't that great from my experiences. So I'm sure James Harden not too interested in those.
I've heard that as well.
My trips.
I've heard that as well.
I've only heard.
Shout out to Cookies, not a strip club. I don't even know if it's there anymore, but #1 dive bar in OKC in my heart for sure.
Cookies is definitely still rolling.
Hell yeah.
They have a big karaoke night on like Thursdays or something.
Oh, dude, fun fact. I saw we're there at Cookies singing karaoke, and one of the guys with us, he just passed out standing up and fell through a table like Tommy Boy style. he was a man of size. So
you got the Cookies experience. That is the Cookies experience.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to him.
Was it Flounder?
No, it wasn't Flounders.
Okay.
Another guy.
Another guy of size.
Yeah, he failed out of school, but shout out to him.
Sick, dude.
All right. Well, hey, where are you right now? Are you in your place?
Yeah, I'm just down at the apartment right now. I got to go down to Dorman and tape some stuff this afternoon, but then we head to Dallas tomorrow, so it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. This is, you can be 38 like I am or back in college, and it still feels like OU Texas weekend is still one of those weekends that everybody drops their shit and they get down to Dallas, which is still pretty fun.
Do you still hit the bars?
I will, yeah, a little bit on Friday night. And with the 2:30 kickoff, like, I've been a big proponent. They needed to keep the game at 11 because it was awesome. People drinking at 7:30 in the morning out at the fair. But I guess as I get older and the mornings get a little bit more rougher, having a little bit of a like a buffer, like a padding zone for the Saturday morning hours is starting to become quite nice. So, yeah, I'll be out on Friday night. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but should be pretty fun.
Hell yeah.
All right, Eddie.
Thanks for popping on.
We
All right,
appreciate
boys.
it. Have fun, man. We'll see you. Thanks for hopping on.
All right,
See ya.
later.
Eddie Rado.
I'd love to be at the Barley House tomorrow night. Just 41, just looking around.
I got to take Parks. Not to Barley House, but
Yeah, don't take them there.
to Texas OU. Just experience the fair. Get there early. Get some corn dogs, some saltwater taffy, a beer for Daddy.
Beer for you.
Yeah,
Hell, get you 2 beers, Hoss.
yeah.
Oh, man. Eddie always brings it. It's like he
great,
covers that team for a living.
He knows what he's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Underdog Fantasy, Hoss.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, buddy.
It's football. Football's back. We got Thursday night football tonight. Little NFC East
We do.
rivalry. Jay Dart, Jay Hurts, got Eagles, Giants tonight. Underdog's just the place to go. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. Get your picks right. You could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Just popping in here. Let's see. Ooh, A.J. Brown. This has implications for me. 65.5 receiving yards, higher or lower. I think that he's been – look, everybody knows the A.J. Brown stuff's running to the ground. He's not getting the ball. He's not getting the looks. Their offense looks like trash. Tonight's the breakout night. I'm going higher. Dallas Goedert, receiving yards, 34.5, higher or lower. Yeah, I'm going higher there too. I'm a high boy.
I'm looking ahead to the game we've been talking about, Texas OU. We got Arch Manning at 0.5 rushing plus. Oh, never mind. That's plus receiving touchdowns. I was gonna say if that's passing touchdowns, that's bad. It's 1.5 passing touchdowns though.
Okay,
That's much more fair. I thought it was 0.
The rushing touchdown feels very gettable.
That's gettable
because I feel like that's probably their best
0.5.
option, especially if they get down in the red zone.
I'd go higher on that.
I would too. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code STEAM. Score $100 in bonus funds or entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code STEAM. Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older, 19 or older in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 or older in Colorado for some games, 21 or older in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms. _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. 6-7, just like the kids do. You understand?
All the kids on Parks' team is nonstop.
That's so sick. We didn't even talk Belichick.
We didn't.
It's not looking good. I honestly am at the point where I kind of feel bad for him.
I don't think you should feel bad for Bill Belichick.
Because he's going to go home and there's a 24-year-old.
He's got 7 Super Bowl rings, and
That's true.
he's made his nut, man.
Yeah, he did make his nut.
His nut's been made over and over again. He's fine.
He's made multiple nuts.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't
What
think
the
about that.
He's already looking for an out?
Allegedly,
Or
but
5
they
games into the
issued like
season?
the joint statement. We're like, we're locked in, you know. And he's allegedly calling recruits late night to let them know what's going on. But there's talk of recruiting violations and assistants are talking and maybe looking to jump ship. I don't know. It's just very odd. It's one of like the bigger, hilariously like just random downfalls. Like in like the grand scheme, it's not like it.
But he's always seemed like an odd fit for college football.
Right. Yeah, I
'Cause
think
he's-
everybody knew that going in, but
Like, he's this legendary NFL coach who coached, Tom Brady and has a bunch of rings, but he's also like has the opposite of a dynamic personality, which I think as a recruiter in college football you kind of have to have. He just seems like he's not down for like the grind of all that business in the college football world, like recruiting and the NIL allocations and all that. She's like, fuck, I don't want to do with all this shit. I just want to coach ball.
and
You know?
Coach Ball and
Sleep with his hot young girlfriend. You understand, Randy?
see what you're saying?
Smashing.
Jordan Hudson, you understand?
Yeah.
J Hud.
Yeah. She's 24.
It's
Let him make his
surprising.
nut.
It's surprising this is coming out so quickly.
You think he's taking zinc?
Not even halfway through the season. He might be taking zinc.
He might be
I don't know.
zinced up for his immune
He
system.
could be taking zinc.
Two just mondos. Okay. I've got breaking Stranger Things news, and I don't like what I'm seeing.
Uh-oh. Parks is going to...
We got run times?
Every episode of Stranger Things season 5 will be 90 to 120 minutes long.
Fuck yes.
That sucks.
That's awesome.
It's a movie every week.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
That's
dude.
amazing. Nope.
No.
Give me more content.
Yeah, give me more. Cut it up. Like, I don't need to watch 5 movies.
Chop it up.
Chop it up.
How many episodes is this going to be in total? Does it
I don't
say?
know. I mean, that's great. If it's like 3, that's fine. I'm not trying to do more than 5. Like five movies. I'm committing to 5 movies essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I thought last season they were longer too,
Mm-hmm.
and it felt like they dragged. I felt like that you'd lose interest. I wouldn't say I'm picking up the phone, but I'm like a little bit hard to follow, in my opinion. Maybe look, and they've got this is a budget of $50 to $60 million each episode. Is that
Holy-
kind of crazy?
Holy moly.
It's a little crazy.
That's cray.
It is cray.
It's a lot of cash.
What else you want to do?
I'm excited. That sounds great. I think that was a stinker of an opinion.
I really don't. I think most people are probably with me.
Have you seen the tweet that it's like, what is this? A movie that's 2 hours and 45 minutes long? I don't have time for that. And it's like, but a show that's, 12 hours long, yeah, chop it up into, X amount of episodes and I'll sign me up.
Sure.
I'll binge watch the fuck out of it.
Absolutely. I don't trust them to make the entire each episode like worthy of that much. I feel like there's going to be a lot of filler.
Okay. I feel you on
We'll
that.
see. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They've been good. I don't think great, but they've been good.
I'm just cooking on task
I
right
finished.
now, man.
I finished Black Rabbit.
You told me.
And you want to know?
Yeah.
That was good. I think everybody should watch it.
It's a good show.
It gets better as it goes on.
It's heavy.
It is. It's dark at times.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some spoilers in my upcoming takes coming up. So if you want to watch Black Rabbit, just fast forward this. But do we know what Mancuso signed to Jake at the end when he? I'm giving people another opportunity to skip because major spoiler. When he's in his apartment and doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
What does he sign to him?
He said, and Vince, because he was there because Vince still needed to die.
Right.
He goes, this V. He goes, Vince? And Jake goes, Vince, dead.
Did you look that up or did you know that?
I knew it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when he was like, that's when he grabbed his face and looked to see if he was telling the truth. And he realized that there was a lot of pain in those eyes. And he goes, he gave him a hug and left.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do we know if Mancuso was boning his mom?
Because Mancuso knows that Jake's problems are solely because of Vince.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't want to be in that life.
The angle of Vince killing his dad was quite interesting
Yeah.
via bowling ball.
Yeah.
And of course, full circle, you got Mancuso's the one to come clean it up. Do we think that there was something going on with their mom and Mancuso back in the day? I know they joked about it when they were at the bar with Vince and about to kill him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought we might have a Vince like show up hero mode, take out Mancuso and Babbitt, but didn't go down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we sure that building's high enough for Vince to take his own life on? I was a little worried. I was like, man, that might just be real bad.
Well, one guy just got paralyzed from jumping off of that roof, but I think the way he jumped back,
Just lean back.
yeah, I think he's toast, man. Yeah, it looked like a pretty tall building.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 3-story
Was
bar.
it 3-story?
3-story bar.
Okay.
That's enough.
Should be.
It's like Tootsie's in Nashville.
It's like Tootsie's in that.
It is like, yeah, it's a good pull.
Minus 25 different bachelorette parties at once.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
and
That'd be tough
probably-
if you did that in front of the Bachelorettes.
Probably 3 less live bands playing.
Yes. Facts.
Yeah, dude. Enjoyed it. I liked that the show didn't culminate with the robbery, the botched robbery. I liked that was introduced like not even on the penultimate, like episode 6, and you still had 2 afterwards to kind of go from.
Yeah.
But good, man. Some really
Good show.
good characters.
Good show.
Mancuso, the whole Mancuso scene was very intriguing.
Mancuso's a good character.
He really was. He
I
kind of
like-
looks like Alpha Willie Nelson.
I liked that they made him deaf. It just added an extra like ominous.
There was part
presence.
of me waiting for him to like talk. It like in one of the last episodes, it just like out of nowhere, almost as if he'd been intentionally not talking to like avoid like a wiretap or something.
Yeah.
But no, good show, worth watching. And Task, I mean, I can't say enough good things. Everybody's sucking off Task. including
I'm
myself.
4 in.
Okay,
How many are available right now?
I believe 5.
Oh, I'm almost caught up. Dude,
Yeah,
it's good. It's so
5 or
good.
6.
It's so good. I'm
Yeah,
so in
it's
on it.
it's really good. It's you know, it's Sunday night television, and if you watch it Sunday night, it can be a little heavy for like a pre-bed show. But all in all, great. Let's do our weekend in fun, Randall.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go of it.
It's weekend in fun, presented by Roback. We were actually all on the Roback site yesterday, picking out some stuff.
Yes, we were.
I got one of them new hoodies. I'll tell you exactly. No, it wasn't even the hoodie. It was just the crew neck. I'm a big fan. Oh yeah, the Ready crew neck. I went Heather Ivory on them. Fantastic, dude. I've got some socks. I've been wanting Roback socks for a minute. I got the gray ones, the Stratus Performance sock, the charcoal.
Are you sleeping on their shackets?
You guys were fighting over the shacket, you and Randall.
I'll fight you for the shackets.
You know, they look very nice. They look very, very nice.
Okay.
But that Dylan's the shacket guy, so I gotta let him have the shacket.
He's going to
You just
defer.
look, you just run it by me when you want to wear it, and
He's deferring.
I'll either say yes or no. You
I
understand?
defer my shacket.
It's
to you.
crazy that we were doing Roback reads like 5 years ago, and pretty much all we were talking about was like polos.
Yeah,
and
I
now
know.
it's like we're all the way into shackets and crew
Socks.
necks, socks. But yes, they've got polos.
A heavy crew neck now.
Heavy crew neck now. They've got the official licensed collegiate game day polos.
Yes, they
which
do.
are fantastic. And then so much more. Hats, workout stuff. What's the workout short you like?
It is the my favorite one. I believe it's the everyday short or the all day something. You'll see it.
Wasn't it the grit? Isn't there a grit
There's
too?
a grit gym short too.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the one
Yeah.
I've got. What's our code?
Washed 20.
20. That'll get you 20% off. Load your card up. One-time use code. Just load it up. Go order like $10,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Or less than that. You don't have to do that much. But just go load it up. Use Wash 20, get 20% off your first order. Randall, go ahead.
I am doing stuff this weekend. Sorry, clearing that out. Okay. Got a date night on Saturday. Ooh, with the GF.
Going to Jimmy John's?
No, we're going out. I won't say where.
Fuddruckers?
I don't need the backers.
Fuddruckers
coming in and
sucks.
saying stuff.
Have you ever been to Fuddruckers?
Of course I've been to Fuddruckers, dude.
Fuddruckers suck.
That used to
think
be
I've
a
ever been.
legit, that was a good place, man. You do your own toppings.
Fuddruckers. I've heard of it, but I don't even,
The one
I
by
don't even
Six
know.
Flags in Arlington was
It's
the
a
one we used to
burger
go to.
place, but when you get your burger and they just give you a bun and meat, and then you go through and add whatever you want onto it with your like.
So it's like a buffet topping style thing?
Yes.
Huh.
They've been around for a long time. There used to be one on South Lamar over where Pine House is.
Really?
Not that same building, but right around there.
Interesting. But no, that's about it. Probably chill a little bit and work on my tree shelf.
Dude, someone's going to show up at this office and just beat your ass if that thing's not done soon.
I was just working on it this morning and last night.
I've been working on the tree shelf for the last 6 months.
Like I said, it will be done by Halloween. It's looking good. It's looking real good. I'm happy with how it's turning out.
All right. Beat that weekend. I bet you can't.
Don't have much Friday.
Oh, maybe you can.
Got Parks will be with me, and we might go see a movie or something. We might go out to dinner.
I want to go see that Leo movie that everybody loves.
I do
You
too.
can't bring Parks to that.
Can't bring Parks.
What's it called?
I don't know. I might go see the Demon Slayer movie while it's still in theaters.
I'm straight up in demon mode.
Saturday, got some family coming over. My sister, brother-in-law, my nieces. We're gonna watch, and my dad. Gonna watch. Hopefully a dub.
What are the morning games? Is there any good like lead-ins?
I don't know. Probably there are a few good games.
He
Saturday.
said Ole Miss, but Ole Miss Washington State. That's not a good game.
Yeah, you got some family coming over. I think my sister and them are gonna stay the night, and then that's pretty much all I got, man.
Dylan, what if I told you Ohio State, Illinois, 11 a.m.?
I'll watch. Yeah,
Alabama, Mizzou, 11. Oh yeah, we got some good.
we got action.
Yeah, we got action, boss. Let's go.
That's all I got, Dave.
When's Purdue, Minnesota?
Man, it's not making my slate here, bud.
That's like a top matchup of the weekend.
A top matchup. That's a new segment for Randy. Randy's top matchup of the weekend.
Yeah. It's Purdue and Minnesota. It's Purdue and whoever they're facing.
Let's go. Yeah, me, man. Let's see. We got a bye week. No T-ball. But we have no school Friday, AISD, and no school Monday.
I'm sick of this shit.
So nice little 4-day weekend for my oldest boy.
Parents still have work, so we just got to figure it out.
Find a way. Alyssa she works from home Friday and Monday. So it's just kind of like, yeah, you're working at home. At least it's with Rhodey, because he's easy. And actually, no, I think he's got some stuff planned. So anyway. Yeah, I've got really nothing planned, which I am kind of putting out feelers to see if anybody's going to go watch ball anywhere Saturday, because I'm very much have a Saturday. I want to go do a Woodrow's, or what's the cool Chalmers? Is that the east
Chalmers,
side?
yeah.
I could be talked into a Chalmers thing on the east side, watch some games.
If you got nothing Saturday afternoon, bring the lads over. Come see the new crib. My family will
Yeah.
be there.
I forgot you live over by me. I forgot you're always
Yeah,
on
so
my
your
shit.
excuses are
You probably want me to come over because
Sure.
you know I'm standing on business.
probably.
It's true.
Yeah, man. Saturday night, dude. I mean, my bullpen, my fridge right now. When you open it up to get you a cold beer, if you don't have a plan, you open it up and just look at that bullpen. It's pretty stacked. It's a very talented roster right now.
I need to hit Total Wine.
3 Tonyas, 4 High Noon, vodka, of course, not tequila. 2 bags of Stone Creek coffee.
Oh my God.
2 Red Stripe, and I think there's like a random High Life in there. So it's just what I've got beverage wise. There's also some other things like sparkling waters. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm just saying, like, I've got options. If I just want to like walk into that and grab a beer, I've got a lot going on.
I got 2 beers I'm in mind to purchase when I go to Total Wine.
Okay.
One is the Shipyard Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
2 is the Spaten Oktoberfest. It is,
Oh.
for my money, the best Oktoberfest available,
The Spartan.
and you can only get them at those specialty stores.
The hottest man in the world drinking Spartan. Wow. Never thought I'd see day. His accent has changed in the last 5 seconds. Let's play the song for him.
You want me to play the song?
No, you don't have to play the song.
That's
Play the
Find it.
song.
Play the fucking song. We haven't played it all week.
Jesus.
Dylan's feeling like just another hot guy. Not the hottest guy.
Yeah, I need some gas.
Dude, the echo just makes it. You know what? Hit the lights, Randy.
It's Dylan,
I like closing it out with this.
the hottest man on the planet. It's Dylan,
It's different when you got sleeves on.
the hottest man on the planet.
Dave's holding up his
Podcaster.
concrete coffee right
New sponsor alert.
We love you, Dylan.
now. We love you, Dylan.
We love your Stone Creek coffee.
Smash.
This Ring of Fire's got cherry candy, milk chocolate, grapefruit, little notes. I can't wait.
So hot.
I'm gonna jump into this one this weekend. I'm gonna do it. You don't think I will, but I will.
I think you will.
God, man. Do you like listen to that song in your car?
Yeah. I make Parks listen to it too,
How does he feel about
so
it?
he knows his daddy's got it like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I do know what you mean, but hell yeah. All right, we need everybody. I'm going to run this code back one more time because this is important. We want to get off on the right foot with Stone Creek. StoneCreekCoffee.com. Use code WASH20. Or no, just WASHED. I'm sorry. Just code WASHED for 20% off your first order. So StoneCreekCoffee.com, code WASHED for 20% off. Just go get some coffee. You're going to like it. You're going to like the way it tastes.
Yes, you will.
K, go and get you some coffee.
Stone Creek, baby.
You know how long we've been trying to get a coffee sponsor?
I'm trying to get that ghost ship.
For like 15 years.
We're Stone Creek boys now. God, look at this man.
Hey, you guys have been trying since like touching base.
Absolutely. This is it.
It's a good sound.
Feels like we've hit it big. It is a good sound.
You can
smell that? You
smell
like
it,
that?
Smell it through the bag,
You
dog.
like that? You like the way that coffee smells, white boy?
Yeah, yes, I
I
do.
bet you do. Hell yeah. All right.
All right, we're not going to talk about a certain type of food.
Oh, yeah. Run the dog food. Have you seen this? Did you watch it?
Okay.
You know, we like find our way into like really bad ads that we talk about or like products and like we talk about them and then they reach out to us and say, hey, thanks for talking about us. We'll send you some. This might be one of those. Dylan, I don't know what's been wrong with you, but you barely touched your dog food.
Yeah, wasn't Man
Oh,
Cereal
come on.
supposed to send us some stuff?
It's just now, they haven't launched yet.
Oh, okay. But
All right,
here's
play the dog food ad.
Hungry, I could eat some dog food. I think I'm going to. Luckily, they make it for people now too. This is dog food. This is pure protein, low fat, low carb. They make it in chicken and they make it in beef. Very simple ingredients, amazing macros, 45 grams of protein in the beef, 50 grams in the chicken for a little over 300 calories a piece in each 8-ounce serving. This is dog food. This is for the dog and you. I'm starving. I'm gonna go eat some right now.
But what does it look like? Oh, we're gonna find out.
Sick guitar.
Dude, this is gonna work.
It's dog food.
This is gonna work. The guys at Gold's Gym that I work out next to are horny for this.
Babe, what's wrong? You've barely touched your dog food.
I mean, I'm assuming you microwave it or something like that, or just straight up eat it cold.
It's hard to say. Really?
I mean, it looks like farmer's dog food. Like this is exactly how it looks.
Did they have to put it in a dog food bag?
Yeah,
This
that's part of
guy's-
the bit. Yeah, this is gonna work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna work.
I mean, I would try it. This
I'm
sounds
intrigued.
super like easy. It's just vegetables and meat. Like this guy's put it in the air fryer. So if it tastes good, I'm down. I'm down to try it. Hey, dog food. I'll try it.
Does this needs to be refrigerated or?
Yeah, I assume so. I don't think. Yeah, it's got.
Because that big ass bag ain't fitting in my fridge, dog.
It says, I think it said keep frozen.
Yeah, we're back. A backer sent me this.
That's
And
hilarious.
he's like, Dave, you guys get in on this dog food.
Jeez.
Oh, I mean, I'm kind of in on it.
Yeah.
We'll
eat dog
try.
food. We'll go to the website right here.
Fully cooked protein meal. Yeah, honestly, it's a good call.
It's not a bad idea, man. It's dog food.
Damn, it'd be a shame if they sent us a bunch of stuff and then we're like, dude, we'll actually sponsor y'all. Here's a bunch of money too.
That'd be so sick.
That would be cool. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep, it
I don't.
says
I
keep
feel
frozen.
dirty ending the show.
Keep frozen.
Randy, say something funny so we can
Yeah,
end
do
on
something humorous. You've been kind of quiet today.
that. Do something zany.
Are you planning your date at Jimmy John's?
Whoa.
You
That's
planning?
me being zany. No,
Babe, what's wrong? You've barely had your Italian disco.
no, she's playing the double date. So
Oh,
Who's the other couple?
Is it me?
her friend.
It's not me.
No, it's not you. Think I want
Oh, I
to
guess he-
hang out with you?
Hey, Randy's kind of
No.
you
You
thriving
definitely
right
don't.
now.
Huh?
He's kind of thriving right now.
That Randy's so hot
Even
right
with
now.
that camel toe, that's staring at me in the face.
Oh.
Dylan keeps on looking at my penis.
I
You
did,
do- you
I
are
did it
sit-
once.
the way
Quit
you're sitting
looking at
right
my
now-
cock, Dylan.
The way you're sitting is off-putting.
It is, dude.
yeah. Well, it used to have the. I
Do you
always sat
pull them
like
up
this.
on purpose?
No, that's just how I just got big old thighs, and they're right up. I always sat like that. Is I used to have the TV in front of my desk, so you guys couldn't see my spread eagle.
Yeah, but they're not always painted onto your crotch like that. Your shorts.
They're just right up.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and let people know. Listener voicemails that drop tomorrow on Patreon. You should go join Patreon. We did Spooky Season last Tuesday, or on Tuesday, and we're going to do it again next Tuesday. We do like 30 minutes of fun and easy banter before we get into the calls. And for that, I'm not going to apologize, but I'm going to say it just got away from us.
It was good
Mainly
banter.
me.
People love the banter.
Okay.
No, they'll like
Straight
it.
up. That's what I'm letting you know now.
Scheduled out though. It'll be in your Patreon feeds tomorrow morning.
Along with Washed Weekly, go sub the Washed Weekly, wash.substack.com.
And go follow Do You Know It Show. I'll get another video out maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Thanks to Eddie Radosevich. You can go follow him, Eddie_Rado, RADO,
On Sooner
on
Scoop.
Twitter. Sooner
dot
Scoop.
Calm.
You don't have to be a Sooner guy to follow Eddie and get some benefit out of
He's
it.
just funny on Twitter.
He's just a good follow. Certified good follow. All right. Bye.
Bye.